straight, in a vertical position, directly. Try to aim straight for the target. My mother always told me to stand up straight. He had so much to drink he couldn't walk straight.
Straight. Not bent or curved. Honest and truthful. The line looks straight. Keep your back straight. Hold the rope straight. Please be straight with me and give me an honest answer. Her teeth are now perfectly straight. Her hair is naturally straight. I'm going to be absolutely straight with you. Please be totally straight with me. He has a straight back. Please give me a straight answer. She made straight cuts in the paper. She has beautiful straight hair.
Walk. To move using your legs and feet. She walked down the hall quickly. My grandfather walked slowly down the stairs. The mother walked quietly into the baby's room. She took her shoes off and walked barefoot in the sand. They walked downstairs. They walked ahead. They walked along the street. I saw her walking towards school.
Walk. Movement using your legs and feet. We took a short walk around the block. I took my dog on a long walk. We had a pleasant walk. We go on daily walks. She takes a walk after dinner every night. They met on an afternoon walk in the park. Downtown is within a short walk of the hotel.
Tool. A piece of equipment used for fixing or building things. Something that helps you accomplish something. Everyone should have a set of basic tools. This is the right tool for the job. Power tools are required for the job. Schools use various educational tools to help students. The Internet has become a helpful tool for many companies today. He uses dangerous tools. You should sharpen your tools often. The computer company is constantly developing new tools. She uses online tools to create designs. The Internet has become a helpful tool for many companies today. She wears a tool belt. He received a toolbox for his birthday.
White. Having the color of snow or milk, very light in color, usually because of sickness or fear. Her hair is very white. He painted the room plain white. The snow is pure white. He was so scared his face turned white. Her hair is white. He was white as a ghost. She turned white with fear.
White. The part of an egg that surrounds the yellow part. She only eats omelets made with egg whites. The recipe says to whisk the egg whites until fluffy.
Wind. Air that moves quickly. The strong wind knocked down the tree. There is a light wind coming from the beach. The icy wind made it feel even colder. The desert wind felt warm. He braved the wind and walked home. I do not know if the trees can withstand the wind. The wind picked up speed in the last hour. The wind is coming from the east. The wind conditions keep changing. The wind chill makes it feel even colder. This town's electricity runs on wind power. We could hear the wind chimes all night. They were having a hard time running against the wind. The piece of paper was carried away by the wind. The banner was waving in the wind.
Wind. To twist and turn. The road narrowly winds up the mountain. Make sure you wind the bandage tightly around the wound. The road winds around the mountain.
Achieve. To succeed in reaching a goal or accomplishment. He failed to achieve the success he desired. The scientists achieved a breakthrough in their research. He achieved his dream of climbing Mount Everest. She will not stop until she achieves perfection. She never achieved her dreams. She rarely achieved what she wants. He often achieves his goals.
Address. Location of a home or business. A speech. This is my home address. What is your email address? The speaker gave a short address. You have the wrong address. Please give me your address. I need your address. Who gave you my address? Our address is located on the back. Do you have my address? What is your address? Where can I find their address? Could you give me their address? Their address is not listed.
Address. To speak to someone. To deal with a problem. To write a home address. Please address him directly. The union failed to address our needs. The issue was addressed to me. Please address her as Dr. Smith. Attention. The act of looking or listening and showing interest. You have my full attention. Pay careful attention to his words. The book received critical attention. The scandal got international attention. My grandmother needs medical attention. Please devote your attention to this project. We should pay attention to the teacher. The movie gained a lot of attention. Her words caught our attention. We concentrated our attention on getting the job done. The issue deserves our attention. My kids compete for my attention. My wife brought the story to my attention. My attention wanders during class.
Average. Calculated by adding figures together and then dividing the total by the number of figures. Usual or normal. The average child watches too much television. This is a product for the average consumer. What is the average cost of houses in this neighborhood? What is the average income in this state? The average rainfall in this city is high. What is the average intelligence of Americans?
Average. The result of adding figures together and then dividing the total by the number of figures, the usual or normal level. Please calculate the annual average of wages. His overall average at work is really good. She has a poor batting average. We're going to exceed our average this year. I need to calculate the average. His grades are below the state average. On average, he's the best player on the team.
Believe. To feel sure that something is true. To have faith. She believes deeply that God exists. I truly believe this is the best choice. You don't seriously believe that, do you? I have long believed we were meant to be together. He wrongly believed everything would be okay. Despite your argument, I still believe otherwise. After all the lies, I cannot believe you anymore. You led me to believe you knew what you were doing. I tend to believe the expert on this issue. Do not believe his lies. We believed his claim. We were starting to believe the worst. Beyond. On the far side of something. He lives just beyond the mountains. That's just beyond my comprehension. We couldn't see beyond the pile of junk. How did the dog get beyond the fence? There are so much more to discover beyond the solar system.
Career. The job or series of jobs a person has throughout life. Michael Jordan had a long career in basketball. Football players usually have brief careers. She certainly has a promising career ahead of her. Business can be a very lucrative career. The writer had a very prolific career. Teaching was my chosen career. Her dream is to have a great literary career. His acting career has been very successful. She wanted to build her own career. I began my career right after college. He was too devoted to his career. Did you spend your entire career in teaching? Going back to school should really advance her career. He abandoned his career and started a rock band. This scandal will jeopardize his political career. This movie revived the actor's career. His career lasted for a long time. She took a career break to travel the world. They're only concerned about career advancement. Do you have a plan for your career path? A career change is a major decision. The award was his career high. Maybe we should meet with a career counselor.
Culture. The customs or traditions of a certain country or group. The thoughts on art, music, or literature. We are studying ancient cultures. It's a part of rural culture. He is new to company culture. Do you follow modern culture? The company wants to build a diverse culture. Do you understand their culture? We should maintain our culture. Their artwork reflects their culture. It is important to learn other cultures. There is a definite culture shock when visiting foreign countries. Women are respected in my culture.
Decision. A choice made after thought and consideration. Marriage is a big decision. She had a difficult decision to make. This is my final decision. She waited to make an informed decision. Eating healthy is a good decision. He always seems to make the right decision. Why does she make such bad decisions? The voters came to a joint decision. Did you come to a decision? I don't want to influence your decision. Her father respects her decision. They applaud his decision. He faces a tough decision. She wanted to explain her decision. Please don't make me question my decision. She wants to be part of the decision process. It is finally decision time. He came to a decision about his job. Direct. To point or show where people should go. To be in charge of a film, movie, or play. The advertisement is directed mainly at kids. He directed the traffic straight to the tunnel. Every scene of the film was expertly directed. The movie was directed by a famous actor. We've seen insults directed against them. They directed him into the room. The children were directed onto the stage. Please direct your attention to the screen. She directed the episode.
Direct. Straightforward. Going from one place to another without stopping. The woman is direct. The lawyer asked extremely direct questions. I like her refreshingly direct personality. The problem demands direct action. There is a direct comparison between the two products. They use a direct approach. He was given a direct challenge. He suffered a direct hit to his face. I use direct deposit. We would like a direct flight.
Event. Something that happens. A planned social occasion. A sports competition. I have a big event coming up. His election was a historic event. This has been such a remarkable event. The dog's death was such a sad event for the family. The main event should be starting soon. She likes to keep up on recent events. We are trying to prepare for future events. She is on the committee for the charity event. We are trying to make this a regular event. This is a major international event. The wedding will be a black tie event. This country's team only competes in men's events. We have just witnessed a historic event. He can remember the event perfectly. We will have a party to mark this important event. The terrible sequence of events happened so quickly. We are looking into the events that led to the disaster. They are organizing a charity event. He needs to publicize the event so people will come. Many people attended the fundraising event. Many important people boycotted the event. The event takes place at 8 p.m. Many people entered the event. Canada will host a pre-Olympic event. He won 3 track events. They won 3 medals in the swimming events. Their team won't compete at this event. Excellent. Extremely good. His work is excellent. This program is considered excellent. Her art is truly excellent. The service here is generally excellent. He is excellent at solving difficult math problems. This example would be excellent for your project. She made an excellent choice. This is really excellent coffee. He gave an excellent speech. This is an excellent restaurant. She is an excellent teacher. He works hard on maintaining his excellent health. She has written an excellent article. He has an excellent memory. We are making excellent progress on this project. She gave me some excellent advice. He has excellent hearing despite his age. I received an excellent education at that school.
Extra. Something that is added to the normal or usual thing. She tries to budget for some little extras every month. This package has some added extras. The price includes many extras.
Extra. More than usual, additional. She tries to give extra attention to the students who are struggling. I need some extra motivation to finish this project. The award gave him some extra confidence. He earned some extra money by working on the weekends. I added some extra ingredients to the recipe. There was an extra charge for the options he wanted. She's trying to find some extra room for the boxes. She is trying to receive extra credit by doing more classwork. He's trying to find the extra strength to finish the race. She took on some extra work. Intelligent. Having the ability to quickly learn and understand things. He is very intelligent. She is a highly intelligent woman. The boy is reasonably intelligent. You are an intelligent child. I had a very intelligent conversation with her. You made an intelligent decision.
Interesting. Attracting attention because something is exciting or unusual. The book is interesting. The movie became interesting towards the end. I find her stories very interesting. The movie is extremely interesting. His grandfather's war stories are deeply interesting. I find both of your stories equally interesting. I find her stories not at all interesting. This book is truly interesting. He is always interesting. The show is not very interesting for young children. There was an interesting article in the newspaper today. We had an interesting conversation. The scientists made an interesting discovery. Skydiving was an interesting experience. There are many interesting people in the world.
Junior. Lower in standing or rank. She is a junior partner in the law firm. He is a relatively junior member of the team. She is still junior to everyone at the office. He attends a junior college. She goes to junior high school.
Morning. The time from midnight to noon. The part of the day before noon. How did you spend your morning? It got colder as the morning passed. I am not a morning person. I just got back from my morning workout. This pregnancy is giving me morning sickness. Do you read the morning newspaper? The accident happened during the morning commute. Morning rush hour is the worst. I never break my morning routine. I need my morning coffee. We have morning prayer at church. I love the morning air. We have breakfast with them every weekday morning. We usually go jogging in the early morning. What time are you getting up tomorrow morning? We met with him yesterday morning. It is another lazy morning. We had a peaceful morning together. We are leaving on the morning of the 10th. The morning of the 11th was cold. It will be ready by morning. The accident happened during the morning. Pick. To choose something. To remove something from or off something else. Pick a number between 1 and 50. Don't pick your nose. He picked the lock on the door. Have you picked a name for your baby? I picked flowers in the garden. He picked a fight with his brother. It's your turn to pick a card. Have they picked a winner yet? He randomly picked a card from the deck. I picked out my outfit. She picked me as a teammate. They picked that church for their wedding. All the kids pick on him. Stop picking at your food. Pick a dish from the menu.
Pick. A choice. Take your pick. She's the pick of the litter. That car was my first pick. Poor. Not having much money, being low in quality, deserving pity. This is a poor nation. This is a poor excuse for being late. She has a poor diet. There are a lot of poor people in this city. He has poor eyesight. They have poor nutrition. My family is very poor. The lighting here is poor. My radio gets poor reception. He is a poor sport. She made a poor choice. He is a poor judge of character. He has a record of poor workmanship. Their products are of poor quality. I have a poor opinion of her. That poor man needs help. This is the result of a poor education. Pot. A container for cooking. a container for flowers or plants. She planted herbs in the flower pot. Don't forget to cover the pot. He brewed a pot of coffee. That pot contains rice. Fill the pot with water. I made a pot pie for dinner. I always cook with copper pots. The coffee pot is hot. I will brew a fresh pot of coffee for you. I broke her flower pot. She served a pot of coffee. Put the beans in the pot. Pretty. Good looking. I feel pretty in this dress. She looks pretty in that dress. She is a pretty girl. Those clothes are pretty. She is very pretty.
Pretty. Very. Quite. It is pretty clear that she doesn't care. I feel pretty sick today. This TV show is pretty ridiculous. It's pretty sunny today. I'm pretty certain it's there. This is a pretty important day for her. He feels pretty hopeless.
Property. Personal items that are owned by someone. A building or land that is owned by someone. The tornado damaged his property. We have the right to protect our property from trespassers. She inherited this property from her grandfather. We invest in property. Can we view the property? Who is the property owner? What are the property laws in this state? Who owns the property rights to this land? What is the property value? Where is the property line? Who is going to pay for the property damage? The police found a garage full of stolen property. He owns the adjacent property. This is public property. People are not allowed on school property after normal hours. He owns commercial property. This land is the property of the state.
Receive. To get or accept something. To react in a certain way. I received information from the counselor. I received a paycheck at work. She received a complaint from a customer. He received funding for his project. He never received her approval. I received a good education there. I received recognition from the viewers. He received punishment for his crime. I never received a reminder. I received my diploma 10 years ago. I received a kiss from him. I received a couple of requests. He received a reward for this work. I received a package from China. The movie was well received. I recently received money from my grandparents. I automatically receive money every month. I received a gift from my parents. The news was received with anger.
Seem. To appear to be. She seems very happy. They seem to know a lot of people. Her daughter seems to want everything. He seems to understand what's going on. There seems to be a problem with the printer. The computer seems to be broken. She seems so nosy. They seem tired. He seems like a loving father. She seems very lonely.
Shopping. The act of buying something. She enjoys weekend shopping. I do my weekly shopping on Saturday. We went car shopping. We do our shopping during the weekends. I'll go shopping tomorrow. Will you come shopping with me? Please grab a shopping basket. I forgot my shopping list. They walked around the shopping mall. She went on a shopping spree. She has poor shopping habits. That was quite a shopping experience.
Sign. A piece of paper, metal, or wood with writing or symbols on it that gives information about something. A situation that indicates something may happen or is currently happening. A way of communication. There were flashing signs not to go in the water. The kids made cardboard signs for their lemonade stand. We followed the exit signs. He showed clear signs of the chicken pox. It's a good sign when kids aren't fighting. The warm rain is the first sign of the storm. The warning signs were present from the beginning. He indicated a peace sign with his hands. His face showed no sign of emotion. We detected signs of depression. The signs were easy to read. We missed the warning signs. He ran away at the first sign of trouble. The people thought the earthquake was a sign from God. The man showed many signs of weakness. We saw the sign to the entrance. Do you know sign language?
Sign. To write your name on something. She has officially signed the paperwork. The author personally signed my book. I signed up for evening classes. You will be required to sign a contract. He agreed to sign the divorce papers. I'm staying home to sign for a package. We signed the agreement. Student. A person who attends school, college, or university. He is a brilliant student. She is a full-time student at the university. He is a former student of mine. She is an art student in college. More than 50 students are enrolled in the class. The students are encouraged to work independently. She wants the students to take academic risks. She is a student nurse. I am thoroughly enjoying my student life. The teacher encourages student participation. He qualified for a student loan. She has an opportunity to go to London as an international student.
Table. A piece of furniture with a flat top and legs. That is a big table. I want to buy a glass table. We need a dining table. He has a ping-pong table at his house. Let's sit around the table. Please set the table. He is hiding under the table. She put the food on the table.
Task. Work to be completed. That was a challenging task. He had a simple task of making copies. Nobody was attempting the difficult task. She tackled the task head-on. He completed the task by the deadline. That was an easy task for the group. Unique. Being the only one of its kind. Special. Snowflakes are very unique. Her artwork is pretty unique. He makes unique designs. She is very unique. She speaks with a unique accent. That plant is unique to this area. That's a unique achievement.
Wood. The hard material that tree trunks and branches are made of. Material that is commonly used to make furniture. I like the color of natural wood. We need to remove the rotting wood. The gate is made with solid wood. The kitchen cabinets are made with cherry wood. The carpenter cut the wood to make chairs. The woodworker carves wood as a hobby. He painted the wood a dark color. The campers burned wood to stay warm. The campers gathered wood for a fire. The gardener spread wood chips on the playground. Wood carving is his passion. We cook using a wood stove. The front gate has a wood frame. All of her furniture is made with cherry wood.
Anything. A thing of any kind, something that is not specified. He is so hungry, he'll eat anything. She doesn't do anything around the house. Do you have anything for this headache? He doesn't know anything. She doesn't know anything about the accident. There wasn't anything in the refrigerator. Can you see anything over the fence?
Anything. At all. Is the movie anything like the book? Classic. Being of good or high quality and remaining popular for a long time. Very typical. This is a classic example of what not to do. Air conditioning is now a classic feature of most cars. Sneezing is a classic symptom of allergies. His dad collects classic cars from every decade.
Classic. A book, movie, or song that is considered to be one of the best and has remained popular for a long time. Mark Twain's books are considered true classics. It is already a modern classic. Frank Sinatra's songs are all-time classics. This is a rock classic. This song became an instant classic in his generation. His last song became an instant classic. Her poem became an all-time classic of English literature.
Competition. The act of trying to win or get something. A contest or game. There will be a major competition for swimming. The sports competition will host the best athletes from each country. There is serious competition between the two teams. He usually wins the running competition. Let's have the spelling competition this year. I want to enter the swimming competition. He had to withdraw from the competition due to injuries. Who is judging the competition? The competition takes place in Athens. The competition is open to all players. He is facing his toughest competition. She beat the competition. There are 5 women in the competition this year. There is intense competition between the two countries. She entered a competition for the best cake. Condition. General state of someone or something. The general health of a human or animal. An illness. The car is in excellent condition. The house is in bad condition. The man restored the old car to its original condition. He is in serious condition at the hospital. He cannot move in his weakened condition. Her physical condition is getting worse. The child has a medical condition. She lives with a chronic condition. The antique dealer is evaluating the coin's condition. We hope her condition improves. The condition may get worse. The doctors are monitoring her condition. The person has a heart condition. I was born with a medical condition. How will they treat her condition? The house is in excellent condition. Contact. The act of touching someone. The act of communicating with someone. Someone who can be helpful. The two people are in close contact. We have constant contact with our daughter. She has not had direct contact with him. I miss having face-to-face contact. I prefer email contact. He made physical contact with her. She is a good contact. Do you have a business contact? I will be in contact with you next week. They will come into contact with the boss soon. Let's keep in contact. We lost contact over time. Try to avoid contact with water. Do you have any business contacts? Did you make any contacts before you quit your job? Please provide us a list of your professional contacts. She used her contacts to find this job. There has been contact between them. They were in contact with each other. It will dissolve on contact with water.
Contact. To communicate with someone. Please contact me immediately. You can contact her directly. Try to contact him by email. Contact the police. Credit. Money that is borrowed from a bank or business. The status of how well money is paid back. Praise given to someone for good work. A unit of schoolwork at a university or college. Long-term credit will pay for things you need. Interest-free credit is hard to get. She has bad credit. He should get full credit for the win. The class will give him course credit. Do you have good credit? You need good credit to get a loan. You can get credit at the bank. Most stores will offer credit. You should give her some credit. She doesn't get credit for her work. He deserves more credit. Community college is a good way to earn credits. I have a high credit limit. How long is your credit history? She asked for my credit report. He is a credit risk. The credit union is also a bank. She bought the jacket on credit. She gets credit for helping.
Credit. To give money. To praise someone for doing good work. The bank is crediting our account with $10,000. The mayor credited the firefighters for acting quickly.
Currently. At the present time. I am currently available. She is currently single. Only 400 pandas currently exist. They are currently employing workers. Do you currently receive benefits? I currently have a job. She currently owns her own business. He currently works as a construction worker.
Distribution. The act of giving or supplying to people or businesses. There seems to be a fair distribution of wealth. We hope for broad distribution of our products. Local distribution is down. The focus is on income distribution. Make sure there is equal weight distribution in the truck. We are no longer offering free distribution of our magazines. How can we ensure proper distribution of our products? Our company is in retail distribution. The goal is to achieve wide distribution. We need to examine the overall distribution of our products. He will control the distribution of our goods in Asia. Will they allow the distribution of this film in other countries? They control the distribution of goods across America. His donation is for fair distribution among the local schools. The care packages are for distribution overseas. The blankets are for distribution to homeless shelters. Have you seen the distribution agreement? The accountant will tell you the distribution costs. He knows the distribution method.
Egg. An oval object that contains a baby bird or reptile and is often used for food. We bought fresh eggs from the farmer. That smells like rotten eggs. They had fried eggs for breakfast. These hens lay a lot of eggs. We are waiting for the eggs to hatch. The mother bird protects her eggs. We collected eggs from the henhouse. I scrambled eggs to make breakfast. The egg cracked. The recipe says to beat 2 eggs. Remove the egg yolk. We will have an egg hunt on Easter. She had egg salad for lunch. I'll have an egg sandwich. Use the egg beater to mix it. She bought a carton of eggs at the store.
Entertainment. Something that gives fun or enjoyment. This movie is good entertainment. Live entertainment is exciting. There is nightly entertainment on the cruise. She is looking for family entertainment on television. This hotel provides a lot of entertainment choices. I enjoy live entertainment. She works in the entertainment industry. There is a huge entertainment center downtown. This show has a high entertainment value. They have an expensive home entertainment system.
Final. The last game or match in a competition, an end of quarter, semester, or year exam. The team made it to the regional finals. They lost in the tournament final. That team is always in the men's finals. She is always busy before school finals. They are hosting the World Cup finals next year. The team made it to the finals. The USA and Argentina will compete in the finals. They won the finals. The finals will take place next weekend. They are studying for finals. I have 3 finals next week. He passed his final.
Final. Last. Happening at the end of something. They gave me their final answer. That's the final word on that subject. Their final meeting was 3 weeks before he died. That was just one final defeat. The final result wasn't very good. We are in the final phase of the process. We have almost reached our final destination. She is in the final month of the program. We are preparing for a final showdown. I'm on the final page. This is your final reminder. I just received the final payment.
Happy. Feeling pleasure, not sad. He appears happy with the news. He feels really happy about this decision. Can he make you happy? How can he become happy again? She is extremely happy with her choice. He is far from happy at his job. He seems perfectly happy with his life. She is just happy to be here. I am not happy about the new requirements. I am trying to be happy for her. She is happy with the way it turned out. Well, that was a happy ending. This place has a happy atmosphere. She had a happy childhood. They have a happy marriage. They wished him a happy retirement. She cried happy tears. I have some happy news.